designed for each specific environment. There's not necessarily going to be a generic answer for the lines, but that you actually have to test it in the specific circumstances, or do you not think that's the case?
It certainly is the case. It's certainly at the moment, to a large extent, the case. Although I think we're collecting a body of knowledge that will allow us, because I had the thought that you have to do, ultimately in our game, yes, it's great and we're learning, but I want it to become routine. And you do want to get to the point that you can say, this is your tunnel, this is your wall type of thing, this will work, and this is how far it will work. I think you would agree. At the moment, there's lots of questions I get asked that I can't clearly answer. For example, when you've got a block and pillar, I think that works.
Yeah, block and pillar,
that type of thing. What is the amount of radiation into sites? Again, it surprised us. I would have said we won't go much. We do actually happen to penetrate a little bit further. So I would like to get it, hopefully at some point, the point where you can say that those three frequencies, this is the antennas that would work in this specific situation. And then more specific, say if you had a flat stoping type area, this would be the antenna that would work, and tunnels and so forth. And I just like it. That's where engineering becomes real. It becomes standardized, and it doesn't need experts like us to really do detailed design.
But the application also has an impact, because the application is going to determine whether the technology will be Wi-Fi or LTE. I think that's the two open standard technologies we're talking about. So it would be very nice if we could just pick a frequency, whatever is best for that particular shape of tunnel, diameter of tunnel, and say, okay, this is what we want to use. But now we're limited to Wi-Fi, we're limited to two frequencies basically. So the one or the other, and I think that's where LTE also has a nice benefit. Of course, there's a whole range of frequencies that you can pick from.
And LTE, for example, you've got much more, the level of service, the stuff that I don't think so much about, but it's critical to him. In other words, it's a more telco-grade type of protocol. So you can, for example, prioritize services like voice and so forth in terms of latency. Can have better control of quality of service, for example. And the one that's interesting to me, we must perhaps have a talk later, is the new IoT standard, LoRa, which is actually sitting at 900 megahertz. And I think that's going to be a wonderful underground thing because the devices are very cheap. In other words, the end user devices are great. And the sensitivity is tremendous. So I think you'll be able to, but overlay, I think you're always going to do Wi-Fi and so forth, we're talking high bandwidth, up to many video streams, for example. Whereas LoRa is mainly sensor information, but the sensor could be sitting in the order of $5 to $10. So you could put it on things that you would normally not have been able to afford to track or to get the information from.
We've got a IoT gateway, we must actually take it along and go and test it. I don't think about that. But just talking about the sensitivity, what I also found interesting was the sensitivity on the LTE UE equipment that we tested. So we still got a signal at minus 115, which I didn't think is possible.
And what the standard we're using there? LTE?
That was LTE, yeah. That was 1800 megahertz. That's the frequency we got, and that was at a distance of probably about 900 meters, 800 meters, somewhere around there.
And that's really because LTE, Wi-Fi to some extent as well, but because LTE is used in mobile situations where the signal could vary, they vary the modulation rate and what they call, and I won't go into complexities, but if you've got high signal to noise, you can put higher amount of bits per symbol, and you get higher speeds. But then they do allow, as the signal gets weaker and weaker, same happens in your car when you're turning around a corner and things like that, and they still want to maintain a link. That's amazing that they work down to there, but it still means you won't get your speed. Most people will now be reduced to say a few
megahertz. You can make a call still. Talk to another person.
Talk-wise, by the way. I think that's still way beyond what you need. So there's advantages to the LTE protocol and perhaps the other frequencies, but I think mainly the protocol gives you advantage. Also, seamless integration into the rest of the telco world, if you understand what I mean, which I think is nice. Whereas the LoRa, sorry, just in case I remember from years ago, it was done with RFID, the guys on coal mines were actually taking artificial lumps, you know, sort of, that they will add to the ore, and that allowed them to track how fast ore flows and so forth through. And that actually becomes possible with LoRa, just because of the very low cost type of devices that you can
just chuck it into the ore,
and you can use
you can track it.
you can use 1,000 of them.
Very true.